It is that time again. We get to cook together, and I am making another one-pot meal. So yesterday I picked up a bunch of kale, and you know I usually put it in my my smoothies or in my rice or pretty much in everything. But there's just a little left over, so I figured I'll use it for this pot. So I just have in here some lean turkey sausage. I think it's like 96% lean to 3% fat. And it's early in the morning, considering when I'm making dinner, but I have a couple things to do today, so I have to get this out of the way, just to make sure that I'm not doing the mad rush later. And then I also have about 3 tomatoes that I just chopped up. They're diced. I'm gonna throw those in there too. It's really simple. Let's see. And 3 garlic cloves. I just grated them on the grater just to make it a little bit easier versus chopping it. And actually, I might as well do this. So then I'm going to take this, roughly chop the kale. It looks like it's going to be probably about 2 cups. Again, like yesterday, I did 2 cups of kale in my rice dish, which came out really good. There's nothing left over. Not that I always make enough food for leftovers, but occasionally I will. But you eat today. What you eat today. And once I'm all done with this, I'm trying to do it quickly so that you're not spending too much time in front of your Facebook page and trying to figure out what I'm doing. Alright, so that's all in there. Again, it wilts down, but not so much. It does hold a little bit of its texture. And I'm not going to wait for that, but then I'm going to throw in here 2 cans of cannellini beans. I'm not rinsing them. I like the thickness that it adds. I'm going to add some water. I'm going to do a can of water and see where that takes us. 1 can is fine. 1 can of water to 2 cans of the oh my gosh, cannellini beans. Does that ever happen to you? Do you ever call your kids everybody's name but theirs? Some crushed red pepper just for fun, because that's how we like it here. And some sweet Spanish paprika. My mom says paprika. I don't necessarily agree, but she does. I don't know. Do you say paprika with the E or the paprika with the short I? All right. I will mix this up all together so that it all just kind of starts to love on each other. And some black pepper. I just eyeball everything. Have a good time with whatever it is that you like. It's funny because in homeschool, this looks all messed up, but in homeschool, everything that we have is a learning tool. So when we were looking at the trade routes, we realized that black pepper was a primary export of Sri Lanka. And so I wrote it there so that Gavin, every time he uses it, he could remember that that's where it's from. So anyway, I thought that was fun. That's it. My dinner's done. All I have to do is let it reduce a little bit. I can't necessarily cover this. I mean, I could with some foil, but I don't think I'm going to. And that's it. So I know last night I said to let me know what you guys were having for dinner. I got no responses, so tell me today what you're having for dinner. I don't care if it's a tuna fish sandwich. I just want to know what you guys are having for dinner. It's fun for me to talk food, so let me know.